just days after the entire brand turned 25 years. It has actually been confirmed by the people that worked on Noggin to have been laid off that the app is unfortunately going to shut down. These layoffs need to stop. They absolutely need to stop. These layoffs from Paramount need to stop. This is a bad thing to do. You shouldn't have laid off your entire team. So I guess they decided not to find any new people to work on the app. Instead, they're going to shut it down completely. What day? Well, an update is needed for that, as it is not fair for this. For instance, Noggin has its videos and games and section. Even though it isn't as special as it used to be in the first few years, it still was special to have classic shows there and access to. Alright, to keep in mind, I remember doing a video back then. Noggin had that plan for this whole new world thing. I think that might as well be scrapped, because now they decided to shut it down. You really should not lay off your entire team for this, thanks to all this on Paramount. This right here is a big problem. And I like to keep in mind, unlike the Nick Jr. and Nickelodeon apps, Noggin is paid. It's a paid subscription. $7.99 a month. Which, if that means it would shut down the entire app, if that would mean that, then this would also lead to a problem to subscribers of the app itself, because it is paid. This is a big problem, because not only is it planning to shut down, being laid off just days after its 25th anniversary, like that, but it is also leading to major problems for parents all over the world if they see this, because Noggin is educational. It had these activities. It had these interactive activities. And I feel really bad for those people that have been unfortunately laid off, that the app is actually confirmed to shut down. What day? Probably it might be in the spring to be announced. It might even be this month. But this is very bad, and I am very disappointed on Paramount for them to do this. To just do this. So what will happen to Noggin? I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. I am a bit upset that they decided to do this. And I am not impressed about them doing this either about it. Maybe it might be a possibility if it can be becoming a hub on Paramount Plus. But so many shows, another problem I have, so many shows that are no longer on Paramount Plus are still on Noggin. And also, there is the fact that if this entire app doesn't get archived, then it will end up as lost media, just like so many episodes of shows that are no longer on Paramount Plus and are not even available on websites like Watch Cartoon Online and even Kim Cartoon, like Nell the Princess Night, for example. That would also be a major problem if it is not archived, because it might as well need to be archived from all this madness, because now they're planning to shut it down, as it was confirmed by the people that worked on Noggin on social media. This needs to stop. These layoffs, I get it, layoffs can bring in some money, but you just feel bad for those people, and they deserve better. They really deserve better from this. And I swear to goodness, the end of Noggin, just like that, is going to be a major problem towards a lot of parents that use this service for their children. Anyway, guys, this is Kawaii Life Antonio signing off. Peace. It's just very unfortunate for them to just do this. Shutting down Noggin just days after it celebrated its 25th anniversary.